Hello everyone! Greetings dear Aristobats, fellow immortals and mortals yet to be claimed by the night. Welcome to this lady's humble abode. So in today's episode I'm hoping for less rage and more answers to what on earth is going on in this world, but it remains to be seen. Hopefully we're getting to the ending today. Enough talking, I need answers and I need them now. Let's go! Okay, so last time she told us we need to create some sort of critical error. So I believe we have to go back outside and start searching because she doesn't know how else she can help us. It's up to us to keep looking. Let's start again with the bus stop. I don't remember anything at the bus stop that will allow us to induce an error. For now, there is no reason to go back there. Well, I had to search first for you to say anything. That person was here, right? It's been a few days, so I don't remember. See, this is what I meant last time, that I wanted us to bring her quote-unquote cure, if you will, to the ink, because the reason why we can go upstairs, like last time I clicked on it, I think it said that we can go higher because of this part. So I thought we could use it here and just keep progressing upstairs. Anyway, she says nothing now, so I'm guessing if the solution is not in the city yet, we're going to take something from some other place and then come here again. Let's go to the school. Oh! Guys, the bag is not here anymore. Why? Last time I only took the eraser. I didn't take the bag. It doesn't make sense. Hey mouse, long time no see. You know what, maybe I should have started from the house because maybe we took something from there and used it at the rest of the places. But I'll go back. No. We're not taking chalk yet. Oh! Guys, was he smoking last time? Was he smoking last time? Because now he does. Oh. What was that? The last cigarette before death? Is that a painting? Is that the pirate painting? Okay, let's go back home because I'm afraid that we perhaps have to take something from here first. No. Still not the shoes for one. Anything from here? No. No. Anything from here perhaps? Okay, that was scary. I will bring the rats straight to her house. Oh goodness. They've never made a sound before, so she told me not to use that, obviously. Like the caps that we see on the floor, the sewage caps. She kept saying, do not hit those because the rats will come out. But now I did it by accident. I didn't even consider this could happen, like we could have enemies pop up.
A few moments later.
Alright, so based on what we have, I think we're going back at the gallery. That's what the paper showed. Okay, so there is a graveyard, a bridge, a spider, and a house. So, oh, wait. So anything constructive has to happen in this area. And the school. Okay, let's go back to this. Perhaps it's not paintings. Perhaps it is a window. Oh, wait, maybe the classroom. Wait. This is a blackboard, but was there anything? Oh! Oh! Oh, I have to make it work. But based on what? Based on that, maybe? Wait, it is... Okay, this both looks small, so... I will try to... 2 plus 3, 4, 5, I'm guessing. Does it matter? You know what? Back to the woman at the cafe. Alright. That student is a genius, meaning a complete ignoramus, an idiot. That is just the thinking that we need now. You couldn't make a worse error. Okay, so we're looking at the errors here. Alright, so 2 times 4. This is the solution. 2 times... Wait. 2 times 4. 8. Has anything changed? It must have something to do with that because she spoke. I don't think that there is any worse and more blatant mistake in mathematics than dividing by 0. Oh, that's the issue? Okay, she made it easier for me, guys. That's what I had to do. 2 times 4 doesn't equal what he found either, so... But this one doesn't have a 10. Oh man, I'm silly. We don't have a 10, so we can't do that. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh shit. What do I do? No, I can't write. I knew it! My hypothesis has been confirmed! The virus that devastated the city is not biological but digital. In fact, this whole world is simply a simulation. A faulty one at that. An ordinary computer game. No shit, Sherlock! Yeah, you knew that from the very beginning. After all, you deliberately installed and turned on this game. But for me, it is a real breakthrough. I'm like Newton, on whose head the apple dropped. I observed the world around me and drew conclusions. Not only have I discovered the true nature of reality in which I live, I even wonderfully fulfilled my role. Think about the jobs I gave you to do. Thanks to me, you probably think it's the best game you've ever played. No, actually, thanks to you, I think it's the worst one, but... No offense, devs, you did a good job. Let me tell you something, getting me angry in a game is really hard. So the fact that you did that shows your game is actually good. Let's be clear, just because I don't like it doesn't mean the game is bad, okay? For certain, you felt really fulfilled and proud of yourself solving all these puzzles. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hold on, though. Let's focus on summarizing what we know already. I live in a virtual world, so the author must have the prior versions of the project. We just need to find and convince him to restore one of them, one in which all the people live and the locations are not destroyed by the ink. We must find the author right away. Find out what is the name of the game's author. I don't know where you should begin to search, but I'm confident that this can be found somewhere in the project. Meanwhile, I'll enjoy my new knowledge. Of course, you'll sit and watch. That's all you do, the whole game. Maybe I'll even unblock some additional options or hidden game codes. Good luck. Fuck off. The error you caused must have attracted the author's attention. Oh, so this is the author and is crying whenever I poke their eye? Alright. It appears that he's using this strange eyes to monitor the game. Don't you cry. You scared me earlier. Okay, so Lady Mask will give us a few codes and stuff. I don't know how and when, but... Poke. Poke. His eyes give me the shivers. I found one in my bathroom. You want me to come? I'm guessing I'm going home then. Oh, goodness gracious. I have to find the person who made the game. No. Maybe it's him. Maybe. Oh, she opened everything again. Something clearly blocks access to certain locations. Oh well, there is nothing we can do about it. Simply go to the locations that are available. If you urgently need my help, click on the walkie-talkie. I'll be able to talk to you. Alright? Bus stop is allowed. So the author wants me to see specific things. Bloop, bloop. What do you want me to see? I'll take a rock and throw in your eye. Okay, not here. Here, maybe. Bloop. No. Then why do you want me to come here if you're not going to do anything? That is allowed as well. That looks like a... Oh, it's the crowbar from earlier. Poke. 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 I think I just need to poke everything. I'm looking out for pieces of codes or whatnot. Let me... Where's the walkie-talkie? We need to find out who exactly is the author of this game. For now, we don't know who to look for. In which part of the project would his name be? Oh, okay. In which part of the project could his name be? I'd say the beginning, actually, but... Oh! Is it him? No? Okay. The pirate then... No. Where could his name be? Here? Although indeed the author created this whole city, somehow there is strangely no mention of it in history. Alright, a brand, perhaps? Newspaper? I think you slightly overestimate the author's achievements. He's not that famous enough to write about him in the newspapers. Well, in this universe, he might have his name in it. Why not? Okay. Ah, poster. No? Here? No. Okay, where else? He doesn't want me to go to school. Okay, so it's either this or this. Here he's not, I tried. Then why can't I use this? Firstly, we need to know who we're looking for. Then later we can check the address. Oh. So it does play a role. Where could he have hidden his name? These images come from the previous game of our author. Oh, really? Unfortunately, they're not signed. I think I did... I don't know if first of all, I don't know if it's a he or a she, but I always look at the companies of the games I play, and they had 2 more games on it that I saw on Steam. So I don't know if these images are from those games or if these are from just the author of this game, because, you know, he could have done something with another company as well. Where else could you be? I doubt the author's name would be in any of the locations. Right? It's definitely written somewhere. The question is where? Give me a few minutes to think. Alright, I'll give you a few more minutes while I'm going through the room again. Ah, is that... Wait. I need a few more minutes to gather my thoughts. How much longer? Contact me after a little while. I hate when people tell me to wait. It's just... Poke. It's just so annoying. So he's put a timer on the game and only after a specific time will she answer me. Alright, so you're a game dev, so it should be something in here. I know she said it's not in the location. I'm just saying that perhaps we'll find something that helps. For example, we know perhaps the author's handwriting, because these letters look very much like the ones we saw on the paper of the lady at the cafe. Should I torment the doll until she replies to me? The woman, I mean. I've been back and forth a few times already, so what shall we talk about until she shows up? Oh, I know. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Leave it in the comments. Mine is vanilla, actually, but it didn't have the option, so I went with strawberry. I don't know why, but even though I absolutely love chocolate, I don't like it in ice cream form. I said in my first video if you watched it. If not, it's alright. I'm just letting you know right here. So yeah, what's yours? Okay, all I can think of is that perhaps we have to click on all the eyes that I see. Because perhaps I've missed something. So, 1, 2. Any smaller one? No. 3. Food for thought, there is no eye here. In this room, in this cafe, and the gallery, there are no eyes. And finally, we have this place that also the author has no eyes. Why? Or are you hidden? Is it perhaps that it's hidden? Maybe it is worth focusing your attention on the game options. It is possible that the author's name is written there. Oh! Right. Authors, I'm silly, guys. It was closed before. Addon. We're on the right track. We learned the name of the game's author. Now we could use a phone book. We can check it in the address. Alright. Let's get to it. Making a puzzle out of your name, dude. Smooth. Could be at a dead too, maybe. Oh. Don't you tell me when I'm ready. This inscription at the bus stop. I did not see it here previously. It must be the author's work. He clearly doesn't want you to see the game in this state and is trying to distract you. We need to put his attention on something. Then as we regain some freedom. As if that were not enough. I have one eye in my bathroom, and the morning coffee is ready to depart from my body. Fortunately, I have an idea. Rummaging around in the code, I found a hidden option. Give me a moment, I'll try to turn it on. Be ready in 3, 2, 1. Okay. I think it worked. Check the inventory window. A new option should appear there. Like what? Walkie-talkie. I think I was able to install a new option. See if it appeared in the menu. Thanks to that, I will distract the author and gain a little bit of freedom. You mean here? A multiplayer. I think I know why this option was in the trash. The author resigned from the creation of a multiplayer game a long time ago. Oh, really? Maybe you can restore this feature to a usable state. I was afraid of that. The multiplayer option is inactive. We need to fix it somehow. Oh, you see that? Chords, right? Oh, it still doesn't like, okay. If you're going to play like this. Ah, ha! I knew it. There's more cables. Multiplayer. Fix it. Yes. Now what, bitch? Oh, please, please! It was full of new players! The curses are doubling and tripling. I hope that I won't mistake them with yours. I think that for some time this will distract the creator's attention from our actions. Try looking again for the author's address. For this, we need a phone book. I know. I know this address. Unfortunately, it's a bit far. You will need to go through the gate of the old town. This is the only way to the author's office. So that's why it barred off when we closed. Like, the gate went down, right? The gate is locked. The bars are solid. This time, even our trusty rock will not help much. A trusty rock? You need to find any other solution. Remember, this is the only way to the office. You see the strange recesses and protrusions? I do. Let's take a closer look. It seems to me that there should be a mechanism lifting the gate. It only lacks the appropriate device. Yeah, he took it away. So the villain in this story is the author. I mean, in most cases it is, like, it's always the author that puts the characters through pain, so... In a way, even in my whip, I am the enemy. But yeah. Ha! That's what the device is for. Ha-ha. Coin. This is called deadly inflation. The entire bag of coins is worth less than the gold from which they were made. Oh shit, there's one more? There's a coin I didn't get. Oh shit, what was that from? Here? No? Oh! It's you? Hello, stranger. Traveling in this area is not one of the safest activities. Some people could unknowingly cause symptoms of sickness. Stiff dialogues bring a real headache, and this personality devoid of any character, in a few minutes it will make you vomit. Be careful. I feel today extremely nauseated. Wouldn't want you to have such a mood. Don't peek. Is he gonna change clothes? I don't care, I'm here for the money. 29.10. Alright? I'll be quick, because I don't want him to come back out. But unfortunately, I don't see... Oh! Ha! I knew it! Just a few minutes of playing that guy, and I'm not surprised that the author drowned everyone in a sea of ink. Since his previous character was so passionless, it is clear that now he's questioning his skills and is obsessively improving everyone. This would explain why I'm the only one who survived. Apparently, I'm walking perfection and I don't require any adjustment. The presentation of the author's skills for creating characters is complete. We can move on. It's very nice on your part that you found the key and opened the door. Thanks to that, we don't risk catching ourselves crawling through a broken window. Well, are you going? We don't have... Oops. I forgot about removing the security code from the clothes. It's good that the police are indisposed right now. Take it easy. I'll turn off the alarm in a second. Maybe it will be better if we leave this location. This noise is too much to take. Please, you first. What a terrible noise! This noise resounds throughout the city. If not for the circumstances, I would say that it would even raise the dead. For sure it will direct the author's eyes on us. In this case, even additional curses will not help. I suggest for now leaving this place and thinking about how to turn off the alarm. This is going to be such a bitch to take down without my voice disappearing. I'm so sorry, guys. I mean, it's a good thing I took the game sound 0.1 decibels down this time, because last time it was also very loud, but I doubt how much lower this will be, so I will have to lower it further. So before we move on, this is very interesting. So this author had probably got a few hate comments, if you will, on his games, and he took all the rage out in this game. Interesting, like, to put all the flaws, if you will, that you did in the past in this game and show how you've improved. But if the author or dev of this game sees this video, don't be so hard on yourself. Like, I don't know how other point and click gamers see this, because, you know, it's not a niche I have touched before, but maybe it's just me. I don't really expect characters in such games to be very deep. Because of the nature of the game, I mean, like, you don't have to be that of a deep character. So I don't know how their previous characters were, but I wouldn't consider this woman very deep either. However, she does create a nice atmosphere because of her appearance and also because of her jokes and quirks. She's a fun character. Like, every time she asked us to do stuff that didn't work, she was like, use a rock or something. And even now, like, she's like, oh, I'm going to stop the sound, and then threw the rock at the code panel. And by the way, that code was probably the one we saw, the 2910 thingy. But no, she's not going to look for that. She's just going to destroy the panel instead of even trying with digits. Do you have anything to say? Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. After all, someone has to keep me company. You rarely visit me. Sorry, Mom. I don't go feeling so special. I was joking. I noticed that the objects that occurred in the previous game really abstract the author's attention. So this is a character from a previous game. I didn't get that the first time they explained. In the event that a virus finds my hiding place, this puppet will give us more time to escape. The author has an aversion to the previous blood that blurring the puppet will take a few moments. Aversion to the previous blood? Was he, like, rejected because of the usage of blood? I keep saying he like I know their gender. I'm so sorry. Mr. Author, you forgot to do something with the shoes. That's the only mistake I've seen so far. Like, if you want to beat yourself around something, like, she's okay as a character, like I said. I mean, she herself said it, like, I'm walking perfection at this point. Where is the eye she talked about? Is it gone? Is it under? No. Alright. I forgot what our goal was. What were we supposed to do now? The phone book, yes. The last coin, sorry. The last coin. I'm sorry, I just kept talking, I forgot. Okay, I'm going back here. Oh. It is so loud there. My ears are swelling because of this noise. I suggest putting off a trip to the city until we find a way to turn off the alarm. Oh, so okay, so that's what we're doing. Alright, so how we're turning off the alarm? Actually, I know how to turn off the alarm. Oh my goodness! The solution is quite unconventional. No rocks anymore. Rocks don't work. Well, on the other hand, quite obvious. Maybe you came upon it yourself. You'll have a lot of satisfaction if you solve the puzzle yourself. I found a code, but where do I put the code? If you really want, I can give you a ready solution to the problem with the alarm, but you must first prove to me how much you want it. I wouldn't like to inadvertently spoil and ruin the fun. In the end, for you, it is only a computer game. So for starters, to begin with, do me a favor and turn it down. It's so loud that I cannot collect my thoughts. Where is the remote oh my god. Is it here somewhere? Sound. Is it general music or sound? Sounds off. You're thinking now. Well, what can I say? I've started to get your way of thinking. That's the way to go. Muting the sound should take care of the alarm. Okay, wow, big brain energy. My accent sucks today. Alright. I get it. Thank you. For the outfit. Now is not the time to collect money. Here we have a bigger problem. You can expand your coin collection later. Girl! Okay, so I can... Oh, I need a... Fine. So she's saying I need cables again, right? This extra stuff popping up on my screen confused me. I think that my cursor is changing all the time. That's really awkward. That piece of paper with the code was lying there all this time? Yes! And I wrote it down, idiot. Anywho, we need some sort of cable here again. How many cables are there in this place? See, there's none now, because you're stupid. The rock completely destroyed the panel and crushed the buttons. If you had shown me earlier the paper with the code, we wouldn't have had this. If you put one more issue on me, I swear. First a clock, now this. But don't blame yourself too much. It can be fixed somehow. A device with a keyboard and a display would be nice. Oh, with a little cunning, it will allow you to enter the code. Oh, goodness gracious. There. So... Success! The code turned out to be correct and the device worked. The alarm was turned off for good, so you can now turn on the sound. Whew. Okay. Can I take the coin now, please? Thank you. My collection. I'm just trying to get to the other side, woman. I'm rather quick today, but evidently I'm getting more help for her instead of just waiting to come up with solutions. Okay, he lives in this building, or she, or they. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess I'm going inside. Oh, it's locked. Okay. Before you is a very important mission. You must somehow convince the author to restore an earlier version of the game. For certain, has it saved in the archive? This is the best idea that I have. Don't count on a warm welcome. The author clearly did not want you to look at his work at this stage. Let's hope that when he sees how far you went, that he'll change his approach. Well, he better, after all the headaches I went through for this. Maybe he'll even forgive you for breaking the glass in his door. Really? You cannot force open all the doors that stand in your way. Oh, so now you grew morals, right? There is a big difference between breaking things belonging to corpses and demolishing the property of someone who has not yet given up to the ghost. Okay. Okay, I'll explain it to you later. I won't hold you any longer. All my hope is on you. Talk to the author, help to save this project. That's you? What are you doing here? I made it clear to you that the game is not ready yet. This is a very early version, it is not perfect yet. You cannot look at my project in this state. All the errors and glitches. This whole game needs to be trashed. Don't let me and you suffer any longer. Now listen, if this was the previous part of this video, I would have agreed with you. But evidently, you've done a good work after that. I mean, some puzzles need a little, a little more logic to them, but never mind. Come back when it will be perfect. There is no such thing as perfect. I'm an artist too, so you're wasting your time. Ah ha ha! My eyes! He threw me out. The nerve. You didn't just blur the door in. I will climb to your window, bitch. Girl. The whole building is shaking. What do I do? Yeah, but there's only one place to go. So I'm staying here and I'm throwing a rock at your window. Should I wake the corpse? Should I insist on clicking? Boo. I don't know what to do. There's no other place to... Oh, wait. Oh, you're sneaky. Wait. Screen. Full screen. Yeah, sound. Office. That was probably for nothing. Used gum. Why? Okay, let's think. I need to stick something. What though? My shoe on the lid? What do you want me to stick here? A glass. Where do I put you though? Tooth, ew. I don't even know. Oh. What did I get? What did I get? A penny! Why am I collecting coins though? I'm calling the... Hello? It's you? Could you contact me using the walkie-talkie? What's happening? Why can't I see anything? What did the author say? Did he agree to... Now that is rude. Doomed by the narrative. That's what it is. Okay, bitch. I can get in the car and leave, you know, but I won't do you the favor. Okay. Now I can't leave, by the way. And I have nothing. I only have a phone that has been struck by lightning. Well, you think you're smart. It's personal now. Where is it? You know what? This author is testing me with his game and with his personality. Like, if there's any way to piss me off, that's how you do it. I must be able to do something with the phone. I think I should resume the game. That's the next thing I'm... Like, load the game, sorry. Load the quick save or the autosave. I'm not sure which one is the right one. I think it's the autosave. I suppose that the author is not in the best mood. He leaves graffiti all over the locations, pierces us with his eyes, leaves strange messages. Meeting with him is the only possibility for him to explain why he does this. You must talk to him immediately. I go with you, however. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I'm simply afraid. You live in a completely different world than I'm only the creation of this guy. I don't know him and I don't know what he's really capable of doing. Meet with him and ask him to restore the previous version, one in which all the people live and the city's not dripping with this disgusting ink. Please hurry. I don't have much time. Hurry up. Come on, get going. You just need to go through the gate. Okay, so I turned off the general volume and this is what happened. I knew something was off, but now it shows nothing but notes. There must be a reason this is happening. Oh, did you see that? Was it me? Oh, it's a car. I got the antenna of the car. Hello? Apparently the conversation with the author did not go well. The worst assumption has yet to come. It's really hard for me to understand this guy. Why does he treat players this way? He blurred your entire inventory and destroyed the map. I thought that the author's heart would soften when he personally meets a fan of his own project. I had no idea he would act so rude to you. Just threw you out without even any semblance of courtesy. I know that it doesn't look good. You're certainly tired of such treatment. After all, I'm not surprised. However, I have a big request of you. Don't give up yet. Turning on this game, you expect an interesting story and a lot of fun. Instead, you came up on an unfinished project where the author did not even have the time to write any story. No, I think the story in this one is pretty good. He did well. My problem is with the logic of the puzzles. That's my only issue. From our first meeting, you didn't ask any unnecessary questions. You're doing what I asked. I realize that this is not what the player expects from a normal game that he plays for fun. Your help, though, is priceless to me. This game is my entire reality. All people that I knew are dead. Every minute the space around me shrinks. The author is systematically destroying every location, whilst this world looked so beautiful. Today it is only a shadow of what it used to be. Please, help me find a solution. Meeting with you gave me hope that everything can still be repaired. If you go, I don't have too many arguments and strength to oppose the author's will. If you'd like to stay and help me, I have a plan that I want to discuss with you. In the meantime, we need to concentrate on finding the way to my hiding place. The lack of the main map is a big obstacle, but you're a resourceful person. I'm... Evidently, I'm not. I'm certain that with a little desire you can find a suitable manner. My goodness, being stuffed makes it harder for my throat to read. Allergies. You've been doing great so far. I'm counting on you. Good luck. Alright, let's fix that sound thingy. I don't know when it turned black and white when I did this because it's, you know, the volume, but whatever. I didn't even see the antenna before I made it black and white, so... This phone can replace a walkie-talkie. I hear you perfectly on it. Oh, so she made it... Okay, I get why the antenna. Perhaps I should have left it black and white. Ah. Oh, nice. Did you show up at the bus stop? It's really close to my hiding place. We must meet and talk. Unfortunately, the main map is destroyed and all the known roads lead through it. You must somehow leave the bus stop without using the map. Maybe the sewers. I hope you don't have claustrophobia. The sewers. You could try to get me through the sewers. My hiding place is really close to the bus stop. You should not have a problem finding a way. Find something that you can use to lift the cover, and then roll up your pants and block your nose. My nose is blocked. We can... This one has already been established. See you at my place. Okay, it's definitely not in here. I'm just testing. The shovel? No? Oh! There's one. Warning danger. Just in case. Is that you? What about this door? No? Alright. Huh. The underground road is more complex than I thought, but now it's too late to give up. The sewers can be such a big labyrinth. Just a little determination, you'll definitely reach me. Don't worry. If your clothes will smell, we'll wash them. What an irony of fate. You wore a mask throughout the whole game, although you really didn't need it. You lost it just before the time when it finally would be useful and would slightly neutralize the smell of the sewers. Should I go through the lake? So there must be a key somewhere, is what I'm guessing. But where? Okay, I went through the whole park upstairs, but there doesn't seem to be a way or a key to fix this. A stone, that's how you... Of course, where am I going without stones? Haha. Came through here, right? Okay. Just checking. It must be dark in the sewers because you obviously got lost again. Huh. I got an idea of how we may use your small mistake. Remember the camera from the school monitoring? Last time it looked completely operable. If you manage to get it, I will be able to see what you're doing again. We're lucky. The camera is still here. I think it still works. It is hanging slightly too high to get without some assistance. Can I get a chair or something? Well, I cut this one. Smart me. Yeah, it's probably a chair from the class. No? Is there a ladder? Okay. Back to the sewers I go. Never mind, this is not the sewers we're taking. We're taking these ones. Oh! Excuse me, sir. I was afraid that sooner or later you would encounter an animal. I suggest you keep a safe distance. These teeth look very sharp. Although you lived through the ink attack and the wrath of the author, with this opponent you absolutely don't have any chance. We don't know if the author programmed for you any additional life. For certain, you simply can't bypass it. He's looking at you with hungry eyes. Maybe just feed it something? Give it dinner, ever be softened to the sight of a tasty snack. Sir, if you will. Don't you think you're exaggerating a bit? But he's dead! Feeding the crocodile human meat? Why not? Besides, you couldn't even lift this body. Yeah, because it's infected. Look for other food. Question. Is the body in the toilet? Wait, before I... Thank you. The mouse is not the solution. What I'm guessing is... the hand? Leave those corpses alone. We're not going to feed the crocodile human meat. Oh! Wait. Well, I can't catch the mouse, so... For the moment, there is no need to return to the bus stop. It seems to me that everything we need is in these locations. Okay. My bad. Where's the bird? Oh. I imagine I had to take another rock and throw it at the bird, but... that'll work too. I'm sorry guys, my first thought is violence, always. Being a vampire does have that. Oh. Did you bring in an appetizer? Just a little something to munch on. That is rather a bad idea. This crocodile would eat an entire crate of such fish and you would still feel hungry. You need to think of another solution. So you want me to use the bird or not? Just keep giving him fish. Is that what you're trying to say? Here, you want more fish? I hope that you don't want to throw the crocodile another fish. It really makes no sense. Disappears from the beast's mouth. Okay. It is high time to take more stringent. I'll throw it. Oh. Okay, so by being creative, it will highly depend if she will let me go. She won't. So no rock. I keep pressing the wrong direction. Okay, bird. Apparently I don't want you, eh? Then why did I take the extra fish for? Oh, the mouse! But then again, it's still an appetizer. It's very small. Hey, mousey. Oh, that's low. I knew you'd die at some point. Oh, it's poison. Okay, guys. I think it's It's mostly me being fucked up. We're not taking the mouse, we're poisoning the crocodile. Dead. No way in hell. It looks like a sewage mop to me. Since ours is useless right now, we will use this. It is fairly precise. With it, you can get to each location without any problems. First, come to me. We have a few things to decide upon. So it's like before? Oh, finally. Hi! Unfortunately, meeting with the author turned out to be a big disappointment. You can rely on him or count on his support, but still nothing is lost. I thought of another solution. I wrote a special program that should take away the author's permission to control the game. Right now, it is compiling on my computer. We have to wait for a few moments until the process is finished. I don't think he will let us do that. Oh, he's killing her! Oh no! Not now! This again! I need to wash off this ink of me as soon as possible. So she's not healthy, that's why we couldn't get her blood earlier. I don't have any more cleaning products. Everything is finished. I don't have any strength, I feel weak. I need to sit down. Tell me what to do. With the program, what do I do? What? She shows me here, but like... Come on, girl. Ow. Ow. Oh, pesticide? The pesticide was here. What are you waiting for? Run! Here we should be safe, at least for the time being. Now you can probably guess why I could not just take a sample of healthy blood for myself. Yeah, I figured. So the way you've been delaying it was by cleaning it off when it took over. Ink was my problem for a long time. I temporarily washed it off using cleaning products. But now they finally came to an end. At the beginning, I thought that it was kind of a virus. Boy, I was so stupid. Ink thinned my waist, enlarged the bust, soothed my face. It just improved me. The author was behind all of this, of course. He wanted to improve me at any price. This madman also corrected other people. He did this to the extent that their bodies were not able to bear such ink. He saw where it led them. In such a situation, it is clear the author is not using common sense. We can only take away his permission to modify the game and find a solution on our own. Find a working computer, run the program from the city. Please hurry. I don't have any more cleaners, and without them, that won't last too long. A functioning computer. Okay, let's go to places one by one. So this is the park, I clicked it. Then this should be the school. Then I'm guessing this is the bus stop and this is the city. Let's see. Yeah, this is the bus stop. I want to go to the city. Wrong one. Here's the city. Okay. Why are you still here? Maybe you're playing the mock errors and glitches. To mock errors and glitches. I already told you that the project is not ready. Come back in a year or two and it will be perfect. The RPG world will be open. I also thought about 3D graphics. I will definitely add some zombies, randomly generated levels, expanded crafting system. Now it is hopeless, but the computer clearly didn't endure the author's madness. One might think that he destroyed the equipment just to prevent our plans. This guy's completely nuts. He's so crazy that he overheated the computer and blew up the monitor. I imagined him as... Up till now, I was furious with him, but now... The guy's elevator doesn't go to the top floor. She's savage. For his own good, we must take away his permission to edit this project. Maybe he'll be relieved of some pressure and rest a little. Find a way to repair the equipment and launch my program. This monitor is good for nothing. If this condition is unusable, you need to repair the screen somehow. Glass? You want me to use glass? Tape? Adhesive tape itself is definitely not enough. We need glass, so I'm guessing if there's nothing here. Well, there isn't. Okay. Glass from here? No? Inside? Yes. I don't know how that is supposed to work, but okay. That is okay, but what do I do with a PC? Oh my goodness, she wants me to use a rock on the computer? That just hurt my brain just by thinking about it. I would never do that. Like, even when I see people smack computers with their hand, it drives me crazy. Like, it triggers me very badly. So it's not that, okay. I was scared for a moment. Then where do... It's not this one, apparently. What do I need to break then? I would guess I need water, but you don't throw water on a PC.
One eternity later.
Well, you know the drill again. Lady had to look it up. And what does help with dealing with high temperatures besides cold water? Ice. And you know what's the only ice we have in this game? Ice cream. Yes, the solution to this puzzle is ice cream. The author sure is creative, because like... When you start my program, your job will be to remove the security. Must locate and disable them. The entire game will go into a very specific mode which will not allow us to communicate. Follow your intuition and pay attention to the signs. Don't waste any more time. I'm getting weaker with each second that passes. We're the Matrix people. That was cool. Okay. We need to find the security system, she says. I think the security system should be where his house is. No? No. I can't go through yet. 1. I do nothing with it apparently. Anything else about his previous games? No. Another one. I'm taking the sewers again. I will go here. What is this thing? Oh, guys. Apparently, there are several modes. I tried to use the menu, and it changed the color. Alright. Next one should be here then. It's in here? Classroom, yes. Okay, so again, blue. I got it now. I'm silly, it's showing me what to do. Where is the next location? Here. This way? Here. Here. There. I can't leave. Okay. I think I did something. Oh, here you are. You don't know what you've done! The program to correct errors and glitches. Because of you, I can't control it anymore. I'll destroy my entire project. It'll destroy his entire project. I cannot allow it. I have to make everything perfect. I'll finish the job manually. Then there will be nothing to improve. Oh no, you come back. Sir? Some time ago I saw the author outside. Since you limited his permission to control the game, he decided to apply corrections manually. The guy just doesn't give up. We should use this opportunity to search his office. This may be our only chance to see what else he's hiding. Don't worry about me. If he gets too close, I'll punch him in his stupid head. Yeah, to this one I have faith, no worries. I know you can protect yourself. Yeah, we shouldn't be doing it this way though. See what you got here. This is an ordinary collection of figurines. Do not waste time on such details. Glue. Can I use his computer? No. What do I need the glue for? Okay. Where does this go? Here. I need one more paper, yeah. Oh, okay. What a spoiled cat. It looks like it only eats canned food. It obviously already ate everything and never thought about hunting. But honestly, I don't have the strength for this anymore. Still, this matter as soon as possible. This is an unfinished location, but it's clear that feeding the cat was supposed to be the main puzzle here. Simply bring it something to eat. Maybe it will move us a bit forward. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe. You unlocked some new option. You should check it. New option? Other? The horror option sounds very attractive. We certainly need here more drama. From what we already have. Oh, you'd be tripping. Anyway, I gotta feed the cat with the last fish we have. What is this going to be? More zombies? Robot zombies even. Of course. Yeah, bitch, okay. It died trying to get the fish. Okay. Here's a fish, kitty. I don't think that this cat would eat such a simple meal. We must prepare him something more sophisticated. You want me to cook the fish? I guess I'm hurrying up, aren't I? Here. It would be good to have something to light a fire. And throw it in the appropriate ingredients and it's ready. Yeah. No. Alright. Fish. She doesn't want more, right? She does? Blimey, what else do you need? Potatoes? Oh, wow. It's so unfair. Why can't the author accept us just the way we are? It's worth working on yourself, but it's worth improving what one already has. You can't give up on everything and start again. Hey girl, the way you are in this episode is really up to my alley. Would you like to join my whip and keep telling me that? I need the encouragement, and my characters don't really give me that encouragement. With such an attitude, you cannot build anything stable, right? Crossing out everything as soon as an imperfection occurs, and it's just like this. I should know. I've been writing my web for 12 years. A pile of abandoned hopes, lying in the dark recesses of the past. Soon I will end up in such a place myself, in a dark, dirty basement hidden far away from the sight of the author. However, in contrast to the poor wretches on this pile, I won't end up as a person forever deleted from the list of the author's creations. Fitting into the game's climate or not, I appeared in it. Yeah, you weren't dead already. Okay, she doesn't... I saw something. No, it was my imagination. Okay, so she doesn't want the carrots. Anything else I can use? Coffee? No. Do you want the Ah! I'm quick, bitch. That didn't get me. Oh, the label. Guys, I'm silly. I was like, did I get the food after all, maybe? Because I couldn't think what else could she have wanted in her food, but it was on the label. So we have a fish, we need the mouse, and a bird. Without artificial preservatives or colors. Well, the bird was there, wasn't it? It died. There it is. Take the bird. Put the bird in. Alright. Now we need the school. Okay, mouse, the time has come for you to die. Because we're on horror mode, it's dead. Get it? I didn't even have to try. It supposedly ate the poison I'd left there earlier. Thank you. I don't think this cat is going to live, but she's a sketch. Sketch. Alright, I guess. Oh! Piece of a figurine. Okay, I know what to do here, but like... I have no more ice cream to throw on that fire to, you know, put it out. But I might find water from the lake. Okay, school. And the figurine probably goes back to the dude's office. My goodness, it wasn't that fat. That heavy, sorry. Not fat, but heavy. You want me to see something here? Oh, the extinguisher for the fire, you feel. There. Aha! Because of the smoke, one can breathe normally. It is a pity that here the window happened to be burned. This place must be aired out. I hope you will solve it somehow. I am already very tired. So I need to air it out. I need paper. Okay, I have two options for this. One is the toy shop. I can't take it. Oh, fuck off. There you are! Why did you do this? Are you aware of the consequences of this action? I developed a special program for finding errors and editing them. You took away from me the right to manage the project. But you don't want to manage it, you want to erase it. Now the program is going crazy without any control. Because of your irresponsible behavior, I will definitely not be able to finish this game on time. I have to apply all the patches manually. Do you know how much work that is? In addition, I don't know what the self-correcting program is capable of doing without my supervision. Please, turn off this game and don't return until it's finished. I really don't want you to see my project in this condition. At the moment, this game is completely useless. But don't worry, I'll make a few corrections. It will be perfect. I promise. You're obsessed. You need Jesus. Or Dracula, in my situation. Did you try to stand in my way right now? Bad bitch. Bitch thought. Okay, so the second idea I had was with the school. But then again, there's... like, it still works after all. It's shit. Another option for the collection. Okay, so now we have other. Violence and blood? Yeah, no. Okay. Maybe this option will improve the entire situation a bit. Although, actually, I don't have a lot of hope. Our issue here is ink, not blood. But perhaps this means something. Was there any place that blood prevented us from doing stuff? I really don't remember. Oh, there are no bodies, so... You're still here? Can I leave? No, you don't let me. Fine, fine. Oh no! I didn't get to save her. Oh, hey girl. You became a robot. I am so mad right now. Where is this fucking fool? Oh, I can leave? Oh, wow. Why don't you look at that? Oh, I'm supposed to observe here, not touch anything. Where is that stupid idiot, I swear? When I find you, I will erase you from the game. What am I supposed to do here with all this? Oh, there you are. It's not what you think. I created this world a long time ago. Then it gave me great fun. Each new element made me excited. Unfortunately, I have already become indifferent to the advantages of this game. The only things that I see are errors and glitches. Each location is full of them. All these characters. At the beginning, they seemed to be great. With time, I began to perceive spelling mistakes in the dialogues, logical inconsistencies in the puzzles. Oh, guys, he's aware! Logical inconsistencies in the puzzles. It's part of the game to be annoyed by logical puzzles. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. I wanted to somehow improve it. I wrote so programmed to correct my errors. So even the errors we saw in the game that I thought were, you know, because of translation is something were actually supposed to be there. Because the author wanted to discard the game. Unfortunately, I let my madness take over. The criteria which I set were excessive and my game could not cope with them. Instead of helpful tools, I programmed the virus. Seeing how many patches my program made, I believe that the project is useless. I fell into a vicious circle of making changes. The longer I looked at the project, the less I saw its strengths. Each element that once gave me satisfaction and joy became a source of potential errors and glitches. This is my previous project. More specifically, my idea of how it looked like. I literally jumped for joy when I created it. Today I only see shortcomings. They're not great, but my madness exaggerates them. I see only defects. Anyway, you'll see. When you run that game, I'm sure the virus will follow you. Such a diversion will divert the attention of the program so I will have the time to undo the damage. I promise that I'll restore the working versions of the game and I won't touch it. What made you change your mind? I won't evaluate it. I'll let others do it. I won't hold you any longer. Good luck. Well, look who came around. What do you want? Leave! Leave. Oh. Go away. Go this way. Decide though. Alright. I suppose it's the bridge that we saw in the paintings. Oh, you are the one. What are you doing here? Do you want me to erase you? I have an eraser, I can do it. In your place, I wouldn't put off this decision too long. Something is clearly not right with this place. Better to leave this dream now before it becomes a bigger nightmare. Believe me. Meet the virus. Oh, you can heal yourself? Did you see that? What's going on here? A strange robot. Okay, so we trapped the virus in the previous game he made so that we save the current one. Am I in a hole, like a grave? Hi. It came from over there. What kind of thought of such a monster? He erases everything that it meets. In no time at all, he destroyed our entire city. He brought this creature to our world. Now help us remove it. Go. We need to get to the hospital. We don't have any time for waste. The whole world to behave abnormally. Additionally, this strange creature magically erases all the places in which it appears. The good news is that he uses a pencil, so we can erase it using the eraser. Unfortunately, the piece you have with you is too small for me to restore the world to the state before you came here. We'll worry about that later. Now we have to get out of here and stop this monster before the environment is degraded further. I'll share my eraser with you, but I'm asking you to please use your piece with care. This is a very valuable object that can save someone's life. If we keep to the road, we'll reach the hospital without a problem. Which side, dude? The situation looks worse than I thought. I'll look around the area to see if there are any survivors and estimate the damage. You check inside the building. I hope that we'll find a way to defeat the strange robot. Gotcha. Oh, buzz off. Not here. Goodness, it's destroyed everything. You don't scare me. You're not even remotely scary. Leave. There. Erase yourself. There's a nerve to pursue me. Now. Antivirus. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You're lying now. I don't understand. Well, I can't leave, so I guess we're going to the apartment. Take this. Shut up, I got this. Okay, so we have a CD and a tape. A CD and a tape. Bad Dream, VHS guide without commentary. Thanks. Bitches, nah, thanks to our tips, you will never get lost in the game. Okay. Antivirus again because I'm scared. Okay, at least now it's stabilized. Let's try bridge. What's the point of having that open? Ah. Oh, for crying out loud. Don't you to correct me. By the way, this is my nightmare, guys. I can't tell you how many times I've watched dreams that this happens to my computer. Like virus that doesn't go away, being hacked and stuff all the time. Drives me crazy. I can keep doing this. You won't win. What am I supposed to do? I have no idea. Fuck off. Has it? Hi. Now I understand. Only the author could have invented a creature like this. I thought that he has a greatest impression of his own work. It doesn't matter. The people who visited this place seem satisfied. This is the only thing that counts for me. Now that you have removed the personification of the author's madness, everything may go back to normal. Unfortunately, I don't know what else to tell you. As far as I know, you should be in a different game now. Such a situation was not provided for in my script. So don't be offended, but bye. Oh, nice. Okay, we're back in the game. I can't destroy it now. What am I supposed to do? Right, the key. Are you coming out? No, we have to do it from the beginning, right? Boop. Oh, it's open now. Hey. Thank you for the help you gave me. You appeared in this mess without any context. You expected a game, then you landed up in a patchwork of unfinished locations. I was a random girl for you who, saving time on the explanations, immediately asked you for favors. Despite this, you stayed to the end. You fixed this entire mess. Removing the virus caused the author to regain full control over the complete project. As he promised, he restored the project to an earlier state. Thanks to you, all my close friends live again. I hope that you're not offended with me for thanking you in the form of a letter. The current version of me is another person than the one you met. Nothing traumatic happened to me, so I no longer need to hide my suffering with jokes. I'm not crazy either, because I'm not surrounded by talking paintings. For the first time in a very long time, I don't have to wear a mask. I don't know if you believe me or not, but in this world, I can even change the batteries myself. That is why I'm saying goodbye to you in this way. I have the impression that you saw in me anyway a complete stranger. Who knows? Maybe the author will use me in some other project. We would have the opportunity to meet in other circumstances. You would know me as a person who I really am. Now it is time for us to say goodbye. Thank you once again for the help you gave me. Don't forget about me, because I certainly will not forget about you. Ella. Your name was Ella. Okay, what happens if we do that now? Oh, I can't move, so... And back to the menu we go. We made it, Aristobats. We finished the game. I can't believe it. Alright, so this was Bad Dream Fever. Let's talk about this. First of all, based on how we got into the game and out of it, I'm guessing that either the character that we were supposed to be playing was watching a dream, or this person was actually the author of the game and was having this nightmare about a game they were developing. But that aside, because, you know, we can never be sure what that is, although it does really give you the feeling that perhaps it was his game that he was being anxious about. Let's talk about this as a whole story-wise first. I will get to the outside of the story as well. So, story-wise, I think that it was really good, actually. And the fact that it played so well with us, like it manipulated us to believe some things, adds even more to the way it was made. Because like from the beginning of the game, I was noticing these little things like errors in the dialogues, which I didn't pay attention because I thought maybe it was translated, or maybe they didn't see those things, because, you know, sometimes even A-listed games have such little grammatical or orthographical errors. Then there was the fact that some of the puzzles were rather illogical, and I discussed this with my friends as well, and they agreed that some of these were really, really logical. And then out of all of this, there comes the close to the ending that they reveal that the reason this is happening is because the game is unfinished, and that it has so many problems that the dude just wanted to erase everything and start a new game that would apply, I'm supposing, more to trends. Like, it's a horror game, so obviously zombies would have worked better, perhaps using 3D models. We'll talk about that after that, though. Outside of the plot, it was really smart and really took me by surprise. Like, even with the girl at first, I thought that perhaps she is the enemy, like she's the one who created the plague. Like, I was taken a lot of places and couldn't figure out what the problem could be. So I like that, you know, we broke the fourth wall and it had actually to do with the person who made the game. So yeah, all frustrations aside, I have no issues with the plot and the character, because it was brought up during the game. Even though, you know, she wasn't the kind of deep character that would get you involved, the kind of character you would be saddened that bad for her death, she had enough personality to keep you invested in your relationship with her. For example, in the beginning, like, I didn't pay much attention because as a person who doesn't play point and click games very much, I have a very shallow idea of these games in general. And sure, some of you might argue that Reverse is a very much point and click game, but I'm talking about this type of point and click games with puzzles. Not that it's part visual novel, part RPG, because Reverse has several new things you can do now. I'm talking about this type of games. This type of games I thought were much easier, like in the experience in these games, I believed so. And also that their characters aren't supposed to be very deep. They're supposed to guide you through the story and perhaps aid you in puzzles. Like, this was the idea that I have. So I didn't pay much attention to Ella in the beginning, but I like her style, the clothes she was wearing, the mask and all. And then later on, she started giving jokes that were sarcastic and stuff, and she became more amusing to me. And this amusement started giving me that feeling that she was becoming more relatable, more, you know, the type of character you could get attached to. And then there comes a point that by the end, she explains her story and how out of all the characters that the author made, she was the best one, because all his previous characters were flat. And you start feeling for her, you know, because she's now sharing with you her past, her story, and that she's dying and there's nothing she can do. But she's also becoming self-sacrificing more, which for me makes a character more appreciative. Like, self-sacrificing characters in a game for me get my feelings easier, if you will. I don't like other people, even in real life, I don't like other people sacrificing things for me. So even in a game, this mindset just automatically turns on when somebody says, okay, you keep going, please save my world, even if that means that, you know, I have to die in the process. Now, let's talk about the concept as a whole, like outside of the main plot. So this game was obviously about the struggles of a game developer, or any kind of artist really. Like, you could be a painter, you could be a writer, a musician, you could be anything and still struggle with these things like perfectionism, imposter syndrome. These are all things we all go through. I go through it, and I haven't made anything substantial that many people know about. So yeah, it doesn't come with fame, because, you know, some people who perhaps aren't in the creative field feel that these frustrations come only after an artist gains a crowd. This is not the case. Even people who haven't made their debut yet struggle with this every single time. Even the amazing things you might have seen on Twitter, you know, people who do fan art and stuff, all these people didn't make this by some sort of magic, which is interesting to place in this time and era, because this game, if I remember well, was done in 2018. Anyway, I'm bringing this up anyway. Many people have, I forget the phrase now, but joined the bandwagon of AI lately, yeah. And when artists confront them about this, their argument often is that, you know, I wasn't born as talented as you, or I don't have as much time as you, or even some of them use disability as, you know, a comeback to people who come and judge them for using AI. And it truly is sad, because that shows that people think that doing art is like pressing two buttons and doing it, or that talent alone is the catalytic factor that leads to amazing art, which is totally wrong. But I won't get too much into the talent mindset right now, because there is another video I have recorded through Reverse that I talk about this more in depth, and I wouldn't like to discuss about this in this game as well, because it's pretty extensive. But yeah, this isn't the case. Every single artist I've met or I am following that has a bigger, you know, crowd and that hasn't just started is suffering from this every single day. And the more people that see you, the worse it becomes. So I think they did a very good job portraying that, and the sad reality that can lead even people who work years on projects to scrap things without even showing us. And they did it in such a smart way, like making you part of the process, seeing the characters cry out, please help us. And I think even the dude from the other game, the Coma game, said that, I don't know why this madness overtook, you know, our author, but the people who've experienced this game so far were satisfied. So this is the thing. Even if a game is really, really good, because the author has been going through this so long, like every single day waking up, working on it, going to bed, going back to it, the more you see your work, the more you get bored of it. So after so long, it makes sense that you won't see its appeal that much. So without even giving the opportunity to other people to see it, you will immediately cancel it because you think it's boring. And it isn't. It's just that you have been exposed to it so much that you cannot see its appeal anymore. Whereas somebody who sees it for the first time might think, oh my goodness, how did you come up with this? You know? I know this feeling that we experienced here. I know it very well. Like getting bored of this whole thing and wanting to start over, rewriting whole scenes. And let me tell you something, sometimes it's good. Because, you know, a little bit of overthinking is never bad. It actually makes you improve your craft, polish it a little more. But when it becomes maddening, when you just can't stop fixing and fixing and fixing to the point that in the end your work becomes a completely different thing, maybe it's not that good. Like, this is what it was trying to show you, because Ella mentioned it as well. Like, if he wants to make changes, he could do it in the game as it is now. He doesn't have to ruin it completely and start it anew, you know? So yeah, that shows that yes, you can always make improvements to your work. But if you've been working on it for a while and you know that at some point in your life you loved that project, perhaps you have to sit back and think, do I really want to just throw it out and start anew? Or is it my frustration talking after having been developing it so long and because of so many issues that keep coming up? You have to sit back and always think of it, but usually the path of being an artist is a lonely one. So sometimes people don't have anyone to ask, maybe because they don't have other artists to address to that would understand their frustration, or because they themselves are not the kind that want to share the frustration with others because, you know, maybe the other person hasn't even seen their game, so why would their opinion change how you feel? But even if you have some support that will tell you, hey, it's not as bad as you think, in your head, you're still spiraling and there's nobody who can change your mind. Like, we tried to change this dude's mind. Did he change it? No. Only when he saw the distraction of his world and his characters piled up on top of another while the rest of the world had become a wasteland, that's when he understood that maybe what I'm doing is wrong and perhaps I should just bring it to its initial state, fix a few errors, and release it to the world without overthinking any longer. But yeah, this is what I see this is about, and I think it's really cool when artists make such stuff in order to show to perhaps a wider crowd what we're going through and gain some sympathy, because, you know, when you're the viewer and you don't know how it's like, you might be a little more cutthroat than somebody who knows the process, you know? Like many people complain nowadays about this, even on Twitter and Tumblr, that people expect you to have something to release every single day because the competition is so big. There's so many artists around. People just constantly want to consume. So unless you're making art consistently and a lot, people will eventually forget about you or move on to another artist, you know? And this is the pressure that we artists all go through, again, regardless of the art form you are in, so long, of course, you have released your work for the people to see. Because, for example, I haven't. Like, the only work of mine you can see is the videos I make, which aren't really artistic, it's just me talking about them. But yeah, this is a problem that is happening a lot. And I lost my train of thought and forgot where I was going with this, so yeah, better for you, less yapping from me. But if there's one thing I want to point out before closing this, is that this should be a lesson for you creators out there, that your characters actually matter. Sure, your characters are not real, they cannot come to life and beg you to please don't change our story anymore. I mean, if you're a horror creator, they probably want you to finish it because they're done with your torturing them. But let's say that you've created a pleasant world or a world that has a happy ending. Your characters would probably want you to finish the story and show it to the world and not try to pulverize it and start over with something more extreme if you don't feel it. I mean, if you're somebody who feels it, like doing extreme things, do it, but like, think of your characters as parts of yourself. Do you really want to hide those parts of yourself under trends in order to fit a mold, in order to sell? I'm guessing if you need to put food on your table, you will, but I think that every story that gets created, especially one that has been through lots of years of work, needs to be told, and we should always think twice before throwing an idea in the trash. Be more critical what you throw away, dear fellow artists. Yeah, that's all I had to say though. As always, I'm sure I will come up with something I forgot to mention after I'm done with the video, but enough yapping. Just so this is clear for everybody, I actually enjoy the game. Why? Because the ending made everything make sense. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell as always. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye!